Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk in your child's shoes? I mean, truly step into their world, feel their triumphs, and empathize with their struggles? As a parent or guardian, you already do this every single day. But today, let's zoom in on how schools can make that journey smoother and more joyful for your child with Down syndrome. This isn't just about changing a few policies or adding a ramp here and there. It's about creating spaces where your child feels seen, heard, and celebrated. Let's dive into how schools can build a brighter future for kids with Down syndrome. Why inclusion matters. A parent's perspective. Imagine this. Your child walks into a classroom where they're treated like every other kid. They're given the tools to succeed, encouraged to dream big, and surrounded by friends who genuinely care about them. Sounds like a dream, right? It's not just a dream. It's happening more and more. Research shows that inclusive classrooms boost academic performance, improve social skills, and increase self-confidence for children with Down syndrome. In fact, studies estimate that 75% of students with Down syndrome thrive academically when included in general education settings. But here's the kicker. It's not just good for your child, it's good for everyone. When schools embrace diversity, they create a ripple effect of kindness and understanding. Think about it. Your child's classmates grow up learning to value differences, and that mindset sticks with them for life. Understanding Down syndrome, strengths, challenges, and potential. Let's start with the basics. Down syndrome happens when someone has an extra copy of chromosome 21. This extra genetic material leads to certain physical and cognitive traits, but here's the truth. Every child with Down syndrome is unique. Children with Down syndrome often excel in areas like social interaction, visual learning, and artistic expression. They might struggle with short-term memory or abstract thinking. But guess what? Those challenges don't define their potential. Here's another statistic for you. 80% of children with Down syndrome develop meaningful social bonds. Think about that. 8 out of 10 kids with Down syndrome find joy in friendships, laughter, and teamwork. That's incredible. So when schools design classrooms around these strengths, they're not just accommodating, but celebrating. Creating an inclusive environment. Small steps, big impact. Creating an inclusive environment. Small steps, big impact. Inclusive classrooms don't happen overnight. They require intentionality, creativity, and a willingness to adapt. Let's break it down into bite-sized actions that actually work. Visual aids. Seeing is believing visual schedules? Yes, please. Kids with Down syndrome often thrive when they know what's coming next. A child used to get overwhelmed at school until her teacher introduced a colorful calendar. Now the parents look forward to each activity because they know exactly what's ahead. Teachers can also use picture cards, charts, and simple symbols to help kids follow along. It's not just about simplifying routines, but building trust. Assistive technology. Tools for every learner technology is a game changer. Apps like Proloquo 2Go, which helps nonverbal children communicate, are transforming classrooms. Did you know that nearly 70% of schools now integrate assistive tech into their curriculums? In a study, when a child started using an iPad with speech-generating software, his confidence skyrocketed. They said the kid would shy away from conversations. Now he's the first to raise his hand in class. From tablets to timers, these tools level the playing field. Social emotional growth, building bonds beyond academics. Social emotional growth, building bonds beyond academics. Academics are important, but so is your child's emotional well-being. Social emotional learning, CL, plays a huge role in helping kids with Down syndrome navigate friendships and handle stress. Peer mentoring, friendship works both ways. Peer mentoring programs are a win-win. A patient, Emma, participated in one at her elementary school. Each week, she'd pair up with a buddy who helped her with math problems or played tag during recess. Turns out her buddy loved learning alongside her too. These programs don't just benefit your child, but give their classmates a chance to grow as leaders and allies. Empathy education, breaking stereotypes. Teachers can also host disability awareness days to teach classmates about Down syndrome. One mom I spoke with shared that her daughter's class learned about kindness and inclusion through stories and crafts. By the end of the year, her daughter's classmates were calling her one of the smartest kids in the room. This is the power of empathy, advocating for your child, the power of parental involvement. As a parent, you're the quarterback of your child's education. You know their strengths, their quirks, and their dreams better than anyone else. Crafting a strong IEP, the Individualized Education Plan, IEP, is your child's roadmap to success. It's not just a piece of paper, it's a promise. Start by setting clear goals. Want your child to read independently by 3rd grade? Great. Want them to join a drama club? Even better. An IEP should reflect your child's aspirations, not just their challenges. And remember, you're not alone. Reach out to teachers, therapists, and fellow parents. Collectively, you'll form a team that champions your child's needs. Partnering with professionals. Therapists, counselors, and specialists are invaluable allies. They can help a child master fine motor skills. It is about building confidence. Collaboration always works. Transition planning. Preparing for life after high school transition. Preparing for life after high school. Your child's journey doesn't stop at graduation. Transition planning starts early, usually around age 14 years old, and focuses on goals like employment, education, and independent living. Vocational training, real-world skills. Many schools now offer vocational programs where students learn job skills like cashiering or office work. A child that participates in one can exponentially grow in confidence. Life skills, building independence. Teach practical skills like cooking, budgeting, and navigating public transportation. These may seem small, but they're monumental for independence. And guess what? Studies show that 67% of adults with Down syndrome are employed or engaged in meaningful activities. That's proof that your child can thrive beyond the classroom. Resources to help along the way. Books Count Us In by Jason Kingsley and Mitchell Levitz is a must-read. Websites, the National Down Syndrome Society and Down Syndrome. International offer webinars, toolkits, and advocacy tips. Conclusion, celebrating the little wins. Inclusive classrooms are essential. From visual aids to peer mentoring, every effort adds up. You got this, parents. Trust yourself, trust your child, and trust the power of a supportive community. Together, we can create a world where every child feels seen, heard, and valued. Always remember to celebrate the little wins. They matter most.